here in the ATL with former Tigers offensive lineman. One of the greatest leaders in Tigers history is what the bio says online. That's just facts. It's just facts. Right. Eric Mac Lain here, now part of ACC Network as well. So, Eric, I know you talked to both sides, of course, Dabo Swinney, Brent Key. Brent Key was not keyed up for his press conference this week. He gave 5 full minutes with the media. Dabo Swinney, 46 minutes. Yeah. You know Dabo can talk, though. What do you make of Brent Key's soft-spokenness heading into this week?
Well, you know, what's interesting is he gave me about 22 minutes earlier on the podcast. So, you know, I think he is very strategic in how he does things. And he has a plan, how he wants to approach a press conference, how he wants to approach a practice and a week. And, you know, that's what he felt was best. And I love it. I love the, you know, the chess match and not wanting to give anybody any type of thing. But you talk about two of the greatest leaders in this sport, Dabo Swinney and Coach Key there. Cannot wait to see this battle tomorrow.
So you are on the media side now. What are the biggest headlines for the casual fan, the news watcher who's watching on Fox Carolina? What do you think they should look out for in this matchup?
Well, this is playoff football in the ACC. I mean, you look at the ramifications, what happens for Georgia Tech. They're favored in every game outside of Georgia after the Clemson Tigers. What does that mean? What are you able to do moving forward? And then you just look at for, you know, a Clemson team, how big this is. And I see somebody on my peripherals. He thinks I can't see him. Watch this little kick slide. I see you outside, Coach.
Like a receiver.
Oh, my gosh. Here's the coach himself.
I love you, brother.
How you doing, Coach? There you go.
So, yeah,
That's Brent Key.
That is Brent Key.
All right, just for the fans at home.
Yeah, you know, so it's a big deal, and this is really impactful football, and that's what you want in this conference, in this league, meaningful games, and we're going to see it out right here. There's a lot of great matchups. The line of scrimmage, to me, on both sides is going to be the most vital thing. You want to see real big-time football, look at that line of scrimmage.
Nice to see the personality from Brent Key.
Right.
Opposite of the press conference, but like you said, very strategic. So also I think strategic is Dabo Swinney's approach with Cade Klubnik, publicly saying what he's doing wrong, that he can play better, which we know. And I saw you comment on Dabo's comments about Cade Klubnik. Why do you think he's taking that approach, and how do you hope Cade responds to that approach?
Well, this is a different world. I think there's a couple things. A, he's a senior, right? He's an older guy. He's a 3-year starter. You can take that from your coach. You can handle that type of criticism. But also, collegiate athletics is now basically professional. You're getting paid a lot of money. So I think there's a little bit more of that ownership. There's a little bit more expectation and criticism that comes with that. You're getting paid to do this. If you're not meeting that standard, people are going to tell you, and your own coaches and things of that will as well. So, you know, obviously he needs to bounce back too, and Cade Klubnik have a really big game.
Another thing we've heard from Dabo Swinney is the comparison from the year after you left Clemson,
right.
But the 2016 Troy game. Clemson at the time was ranked 2nd in the country, close call. This year, similar thing, Clemson ranked 8th in the country, close call with Troy, and bouncing back and using that as momentum. What do you think Clemson has to do to use that terrifying first half against Troy to their benefit here in the ACC kickoff?
Well, I think that what you're finding in college football is the margin of error is razor thin. You cannot take any team lightly. You cannot take any week off. You can't take a half off, or you might get embarrassed like the Clemson Tigers almost did. So I don't think there's any question they will be ready. They will be excited because this is an unbelievable opponent in Georgia Tech that they'll be playing right here in the Flats, and they know that. And they know the challenges and what, you know, Georgia Tech brings to the table.
And last one for you, Eric. Biggest keys for Clemson to be successful in this game, because there's a lot of question marks, because we saw the top 10 Tigers matchup. We saw Troy. Biggest keys to the game for you?
Yeah, for me, it's all about quarterback Cade Klubnik pushing the ball downfield, doing his thing, and at the end of the day, can he make the right reads to get Clemson in the right spot?
Well, thanks so much, Eric, for the
Appreciate
time.
you, brother.
Great.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Eric Mac Lain with ACC Network. I'm Carmine Gemei for Palmetto Sports.